How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the latest stage of the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, Stage 10 against the Movies 5. And we are doing it, of course, with our boy DAIMA Vegeta and our unkillable team, right? If many of you guys caught the previous video with this team, we showed that this team actually rocks Battle Hardened Formidable Foes quite well, actually. It's got an answer for everything. So we figured, why not put it to the test in the event that people are claiming is now the hardest stage. So, unfortunately, we didn't get the full 12 key with the DAIMA Vegeta, but we do know that we are going to get additional supers anyways for taking the hit and taking that super that's right there that we can see. So it's a non-issue. Now, we did get our hits in first, which means we're going to take a little extra less damage, double digits on the DAIMA Vegeta. Now, that's really nice because, of course, we know that super, had that actually crit, would deal, I think, about 4 digits to DAIMA Vegeta. And for context, right, that actually deals like 300k to our Beast Gohan. For those who saw the Beast Gohan full power run. So, I mean, you know, I mean, that just kind of goes to show, right? Like, I mean, DAIMA Vegeta can be really good. And we did kind of mess a little with the team, though, for this event specifically, and it's only because the strategy for dealing with Cell Max's AoE is a little different than dealing with some of the other bosses, like what Jiren was doing with us, right? As the thing I love about Battle Hardened Formidable Foes is, like, there's no perfect answer to everything. Like, every team has to be adjusted to fit certain parts of the fight, and it's not always good for the entire fight, right? Sometimes it's just for like one specific phase, like in the case of Cell Max, right? So we swapped off Int Vegeta on this team to fit on the gods, and we also swapped in AGL Forku because the strategy for dealing with Cell Max's AoE is to either, depending on what turn we arrive at it, is either pop the Great Ape Goku or pop the Baku, right? Like, that's the strategy for dealing with his AoE, because let's be real, I know people don't want to admit this because, you know, it goes against agendas, but that super, if it goes slot 1, which it happened a lot in our full power runs, will kill everyone. It literally will kill everyone, except Gogeta 4, Vegito on his active turn, or the gods if they dodge, right? It literally kills every top unit in the game. So I don't know why people pretend like there's some magic unit that's not dying to it, but, you know, that's, you know. And let me be clear, the only reason Gogeta 4 would survive it is if he does his counter, right? He's still going to take a crap ton from a 4.5 million super when he, you know, if he doesn't. So, just throwing that out there. So, we got the setup here. Unfortunately, our DAIMA Vegeta, our second DAIMA Vegeta is in slot 7. Okay, not bad. All right, that could have been a lot worse. That's a 2.8 million super on Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So we are going to have to float in the next phase, which is going to hurt us, right? That means that we're playing a big risk here with one of the DAIMA Vegetas, putting him in slot 3, because, of course, as we know, it's not his best slot. We are dealing with a possibility. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be tough. Is he only doing one super this turn? All right, well, let's put the friend, or not the friend, let's put ours there in slot 1. We'll put the gods in the middle here, and then we'll grab that. Oh, crap. Actually, with them in slot 3, he's not gonna get the additional super. Ooh, we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done that. Okay. Alright, well, we know that ours is going to get built up safely here. Now, the thing with Gamma 2, as we talked about in the full power run, is that with each attack or with each Ki Blast super, he's going to get 20% stronger, but then each turn he's also getting 25% stronger. So and then he also has the ability to super twice, and it's a 3.3 million super, I think. So even like this 3.3 million super could potentially, depending on how many super the gods do, could potentially still do some damage to the gods. Especially since we only got the 18 key. Yeah, okay, so we only got 2 supers out of them this turn. Let's see, how much does a super do to them? $500k. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, type advantage, right? Turn 2, like, wow. Even the gods took a lot here. And for reference, if that super had landed on, if that super had hit DAIMA Vegeta in slot 1, or in, after he supered, he wouldn't have taken that much. So just for context of what we're dealing with here. All right, so since we did take a little more, damage than I wanted to, instead of instead of stalling till Gogeta, we're just gonna go ahead and pop Veku here and try to heal up. So let's pop Gohan here in the middle. And then let's grab that. That's not the best, but it is a little bit of a heal, so we'll take it. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually finish this turn with Gohan and with Vegeta here, which is fine. So what I like doing, right, when we use Veku, right, because, I mean, since there's not going to be another turn anyways, alright, what I like doing when we use Veku is swapping back into the Vegeta for the extra attack. It just helps to finish off some of the fights, right? Like, I think in several times when I've done this strategy against Cell Max, I literally just swap back in, and usually that's also the same turn that we end up killing Cell Max, so it works out. Nice. Okay. Alright, we get another super out of Vegeta. Yeah, so looks like we are probably... Well, okay, maybe not. He might barely survive this. Unless we get a crit. Oh, yep, nope, he's dead. Okay, so not ideal, right? We're moving into the next phase with really low HP. Actually, you know what? Actually, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Because what we can do is we can just go ahead and Giant Ape it up and then get a heal. So that's what we're going to do. There we go. Alright, so Giant Ape Goku. We can go ahead and grab this. Let's try to... Alright, let's grab that. We'll try to get as much damage. Well, actually, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, let's just take that. There we go. So yes, I mean, our strategy is, it's pretty foolproof. I've run this now 3 times, and every result has been the same. There's only been... I think we only had 1 failed run here, and it was only because we moved through the first 2 stages of Cell Max a little too quickly, and we ended up not being able to proc the giant form on turn 3 because we had healed. So yeah, that could be a problem. Alrighty, so with that, let's go ahead and get that heal. And okay, we got the super there in slot 1. Of course, with the super type advantage, 2.8 million, we know that he's going to tank that. Ooh, is that going to drop nice? Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, so we're going to float off the gods here. We got to keep... So, 2 things got to happen here. 1, we have to finish this. We have to finish this fight so that look at that, double digits once again. We have to finish this fight so that AGL Forku stays on turn 1, right? So this rotation has to be our turn 1 rotation against Cell Max, because it ensures that turn 3, assuming we take the damage, which we should, assuming we take the damage, we will be able to pop Giant Form, because usually turn 3 is when you're getting to the AoE phase. So we got to make sure that we plan that out. I mean, if you're lucky, you can get it turn 4, which it's not always perfect, but usually turn 3 is when I'm getting to it. But we'll see. Excellent. All right. So that drives us into the STR phase now. This is also not ideal because now we have our 55% friend DAIMA Vegeta here with 0 build. So this could potentially hurt us. You know what? We shouldn't have grabbed those. I mean, it's not, and of course it's the first thing we take. All right, so now this could potentially deal a lot of damage to us here. Oh no, double digits. Man, that's Forku support is wild. Right, because we did get the SA support from him. Plus we've got the defensive support here from the Vegeta, and that was actually enough for the 55% friend to take a 3.6 million super. It's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. But I'm sure there's somebody here watching or who's already made up their mind and will be like, well, you used AGL Forku, so it doesn't count, right? And it's I don't know why you wouldn't. He's on the team. It's one of the best units. He helps out the team so much. Like, it's I don't know. It's people are acting weird about AGL Forku's existence and utilizing him on teams. I don't get it personally, but he's helpful, and he's really helpful to ensure that this run is a success. All right, excellent. Ooh, okay. This could potentially not work in our favor. This could potentially not work in our favor. Looking at the damage that has to be done and how much is gonna be done. Oh, this is not good. I mean, unless Gohan just pops off with the crits now. No, yeah, okay. I don't know if we can. Can we stall the damage here? Can we? Oh, this is tough. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're gonna deal enough damage here, so that's good. There we go. Oh, again, type skill. We gotta avoid these type key series. This is gonna bite us in the butt. There we go. All right, and then we get super out of. So we should get 3 supers here with DAIMA Vegeta. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Perfect. Hey, look, a little dodge there. We'll take that. Okay, so we're probably not gonna finish this phase. Looking at that damage, which is a good thing, right? This is a good thing. This is going to help us make sure that the next turn finishes the fight, and that this rotation, the AGL 3Q 4Q rotation is the first rotation entering cell max, because it needs to be in order for our strategy to work for this fight. Because again, there's no two ways around it, right? You have to utilize something that will eliminate that AoE super, whether it's something like oh, okay, how much are you gonna take here? It's 3.6 million super, double digits, and he is already buffed up too, for that matter. Gamma 1. Perfect. Okay, so we got this. All right, so let's pop the gods. Perfect. There's too many AGLK spheres here, but let's pop their active. And not quite, I mean, to be fair, they didn't stack hardly at all. So, all right, so let's take that. Let's take that. And let's do that number. Okay, so this should do the trick. Okay, again, super slot 1. This is the 55% friend, this one. And we already know he might take a little more damage this turn. Oh, wow. Oh, is the gods active unarmed super attack? I should look at that. Is that considered an unarmed super attack? The gods active? Maybe we shouldn't have done it then. You know what? Actually, that's actually fine, us taking that damage. It's actually fine, us taking that damage, because you know what? That oh, no, but we're going to get the Dokkan attack. I was going to say, that ensures that we have the damage we need to pop the 3-coup active during the AoE phase, but we're probably going to get the Dokkan attack, so... yeah. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah. Huh. I wonder, is the God's active considered an unarmed super attack? Alright, well, we're done anyways. It doesn't matter. And... oh, you know what it is? That's right. Well, okay, so the 55% one hit when he got hit earlier was at a no-build Gamma 1, but at this point, Gamma 1 was fully built up with 30% extra attack. So, okay, that makes sense. Alright, so we got the super there in slot 2. I think AGL3 could survive it. But, I mean, because what is it? It's a 3 million super. Yeah, he could survive that turn 1, post 18 key. But it doesn't really matter, because he's going to, he's probably going to dodge it, right? We got 70% chance to dodge. There we go. All right, double digits taking from a 1 million super attack, or normal attack, rather. And this is our copy. This is our 90% copy. All right, we get an additional super. Oh yeah, with the super attack support from DAIMA Vegeta, we could definitely survive this 3 million super from Cell Max. All right, but it would be ideal if we just straight up dodge it. There we go. We get in. Oh yeah, especially on a double super, we would be fine here. Although. Maybe not with full health. Because again, this is still a 3 million super. But we dodge it, so it's all good. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is the condition I was kind of talking about earlier. Having Gohan show up turn 1 on these fights is actually not ideal. Because he tends to do a little too much. I mean, he helps with the damage, right? Part of what makes this team unkillable is not only having these good defensive characters, but it also has characters that really help push the extra damage out, like Gohan, and like, in this case, we brought the gods. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so we do at least stall a turn, but it does. I don't think there's a way. Looking at the Dokkan gauge, I don't think there's a way we get out of this without doing the Dokkan attack. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. All right, let's just take it. There's no way we. Yeah, any key spheres, type key spheres or not, we would have done this Dokkan attack. So, Let's just take it. There's a super attack slot 1 here. This is our 55% friend. I think we're dead here. Yo, 100K. What? People assured me he was going to die there. People assured me he was going to die there. And yet he did not. There we go. So, this is probably... Well, this is a 55% friend, so he's not doing that much damage. So, I'm letting the Dokkan gauge play out in hopes that it doesn't heal us too much. It probably will. Yeah, it was still enough for a full heal. Dang. Okay, we're in trouble. Okay, if he does it... Okay, we aren't necessarily in trouble. So our strategy is a little off, but we can still make this work. Okay? So our strategy is a little off, and that's only if he AoEs. If he does his normal super attack this turn, we're fine. There we go. Okay, so we got through the first 2 attacks, so that means we're good. We're good. We got through the first attack. 2 attacks. As long as the super is the... as long as the super here ends up being the normal super attack, we're fine. We would be dead here if it is the AoE, but that is just because our strategy kind of... We Gohan... Yes, it's the normal super attack, and it's on DAIMA Vegeta. How much do we take? 700K. Holy crap. But we lived. We lived. And we're taking double digits on the normals. That is a 4.5 million super, mind you. There aren't very many units that are surviving that. So you know what? We will take that. Oh, that's why it deals so much more damage. Because that's what I say, we've tanked a 5 million super before. It's so that's what it is. So Cell Max has a greatly raise on his super. I didn't realize that. So this 4.5 million is actually okay. So we got through, and now we have our win condition. All right. Yeah. So with the greatly raised, this is actually a 6.7 million super. Okay. So honestly, given that, that's actually pretty good for DAIMA Vegeta, actually. Wow. I can't believe that actually worked. Alrighty. Okay, and now we have our win condition. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to swap into Goku. We're going to pop Vaku here. So that way we can clear the phase, because we know he's more than likely going to do his AoE this turn. And then we swap back into Vegeta. And like I said, right? Unkillable, right? This team has a strategy that works, right? We have to take advantage of it. And we even did it with a 55% friend, no less, taking double digits in some pretty good places. All right, let's grab that. Okay, so if we might kill this turn, actually. Like, I usually, like, no, okay, maybe we don't, because usually the last 2 times we did this, we actually got the giant form, and so we killed in 2 turns. We might not do it because we don't have the extra giant form damage. But let's see. All right, it'll actually depend on how many supers Gohan does. Okay, there we go. We get another one. Oh, why'd that have to be the normal? We get another one? Yes. Okay. And no crit. Okay. Alright, so probably not going to kill this phase, which is fine, because now we hop into the next phase and we pop the giant form. So we got this. We got this in the bag. Like I said, it's you just get to turn 4 and you get your win condition. If you're lucky, turn 3, if you take the damage, maybe we probably, looking at how this played out in retrospect to ensure that we had the damage, we probably should have popped the Dokkan attack during the Gamma phase. That probably would have been the smart play, but is what it is. We're here, and now we're going to grab that, and I'm pretty sure with the HP he has remaining, our giant form here is actually going to wrap things up. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's just let him do it. Yeah, there goes the AoE. So this was the AoE turn. So, yeah, very, very, very good. We played this out the way we did. So again, this is, again, I stand by my statement. This is a pretty unkillable team. It's got an answer for everything. It is really good for the battle-hardened formidable foes fight. Obviously, I would change it up if we were taking on STR Jiren or AGL Jiren, which you guys have already seen the team we utilized for that. And pop. Alrighty, there we go. So, once again, our DAIMA Vegeta team up against the battle-hardened formidable foes. I stand by what I said, that this is a very, very consistent team, right? And, you know, that's what people look for in teams, or so I'm told, right? At this point, we've hit everything. We've hit the new stages. We've hit the old stages, the red zones. I've heard every excuse imaginable say that this guy isn't just good enough. Not only did we live a 6.7 million super here, which not many other units are living, right? Mind you, we put the gods in front of that. They weren't going to live that. Pretty much Beast on his active turn at the current moment is the only thing that's living that at that current point, right? He's the only other unit that could have been in a safe position at that point, and even then he still takes damage from it, mind you, right, as you saw in the full power run. So I mean, it's pretty good in my opinion, and I stand by with this team composition, right? You can make adjustments here and there to kind of fit the need of whatever stage you're going for battle-hardened foes, especially, right, like swapping in Vegeta to kind of utilize the revive if you need to. You did see before that AGL Forku is not fully necessary, though he certainly helps the consistency of the team, that is for sure, especially for managing Cellmax's AoE. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what other teams would you like to see against the stage. What other units would you like to see put against the test against this? We are, now that we're pretty much closed out with the anniversary, once we take down the final stages of this new event that's coming, we will start to process through some older units on some of these new teams. We didn't really get time to do that during this anniversary, and I would like to tackle that. So let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.